family! Today we are going to be wrapping up August together and completing our Glam memory dashboard. So we are going to be building this layout from top to bottom using 3 sticker sheets, and this is just a really beautiful transitional ritual that I've developed, and it's basically just a fun, easy, quick way to record all of your memories for the month. And it also just kind of helps me close the book on one season and walk into another. You know, just recognize the best things about it and then be ready to move into a very glam fall. So let's do it. All right, so we're gonna start with our pens and our planners. I love to write with the Micron pens. They're my favorite pens for writing both on the actual planner paper as well as our stickers. And then we are gonna grab 3 sticker sheets out of our binders. The first is the Glam monthly memory dashboards. The second is our circles. And then the third is Washi. And I'm not sure what Washi I wanna use. Let's see. I'll grab the one with the most supply here. All right, so we've got our 3 sticker sheets, and I'm going to start with our circles. And I just put one of each of the patterns here on the 4 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's completed. Next, I'm gonna grab my memory dashboard and put the title on it, which is August. That's gonna overlay really nicely right here. Try and get it right in the center. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my washi. I like to use washi in 2 different spots on this layout. One is to cover this orange bar here, or yellow bar rather, and I just put it right over, just line it up nicely on both sides. And next, I'm gonna put this coordinating floral washi on the bottom, and I, again, just line it up right here. We are very type awesome, and we make sure our stickers always fit absolutely perfect. So it's nice and easy to get things straight on your planner if you're a type awesome like I am. Okay, we're done with our washi and we're done with our circles. So I'm gonna put that back in my binder. And we're gonna finish this layout using just this set. So you can use this however you would like, of course. I like to use the words to live by down below, and then I like to use either the sticker currently or the sticker memories over this portion right here. So I'm gonna use the currently up here. Let's see, did I get it straight? I think that's pretty close. And then words to live by on the bottom. Okay, next I'm going to put on the memory prompts. And the first one is loving. So I get these nice and straight by just counting 4 lines down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and lining my sticker up with the top of the line. And then right next door I put learning on. Okay. Eating, drinking, planning, and when you get to this second row, you're going to count 3 down. Savoring. I put these on in no particular order. I feel like I've put them down a little bit differently every month, but the prompts are the same, which is cool to look back at. Oops, that one's a little crooked. That's okay. Reading. And this last one goes right underneath the top line, celebrating, watching, singing, and praying. Okay, that part is done. Next, I'm going to match up each of these icons with the memory prompts. And again, you can put these on however you'd like. I like to use the heart for loving. And then I like to use the candle for savoring. Or learning. I'll put it next to learning. Then I don't have 2 back-to-back hearts. Another heart for savoring. And if I can, I like to cover the space in between the prompts. Then the planner for planning. The shirt for wearing. The Bible for praying. the cake for celebrating, the remote for watching. What are you guys watching right now? I am obsessed with Homeland. I am excited for the last season. I also don't want it to be over. I am completely in love with the Peter Quinn character. He is just the greatest. Reading, singing, a little place setting for eating, drinking. Okay, we have all of our icons down. Next, I like to put these seasonal icons. I just like to sprinkle them kind of all over the place. And sometimes I like to cover up this little star here, or asterisk, or whatever it is. I don't know if it doesn't, the high heel doesn't fit perfectly, but that's okay. Usually they do fit really well. Okay, and lastly, before we fill this all in, I want to put my symbols for each of my goals and the things that I am tracking. So I like to track workouts, reading, Instagram, and YouTube, because those are the things that I'm really striving to be consistent with. So I like to just track anything I really am using to measure growth and things that I want to do consistently, which is the secret to all success. So I'm going to use some of our Core Glam stickers for this, and I'm going to do the Gym Glam stickers for workout, and I like to use this little gym bag sticker. Actually, no, I'm going to use this cute little workout outfit. I think that is stinking cute. Should I put it over here so it matches really well? I think that's really exciting. Okay, I probably should have put it a little lower so there's more room to write, but live and learn. Next, I want to grab our reading stickers. So I will put a little August book here. And then YouTube and Instagram, I use our vlog and vlog stickers. These are in the outlet if you are a vlogger or a blogger. So I'm going to put YouTube here. And I've been more consistent than I have been in a long time on YouTube, and I am so excited about that. Next, I got to kick Instagram back into gear. But, you know, one thing at a time. So the month is not quite over yet, so I don't know the final totals for these little circles, but I do know that I read 3 books in August. So I know that that is going to be a final total. And if you're curious, I read The Better Life by Claire Diaz Ortiz. It was okay. It was just a quick little book. And then I read All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. That's what we're reading for book club. And then I read The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society, which is the most charming, adorable, bookish love story. I cannot recommend it highly enough. And the movie just came out on Netflix, so I actually read it twice because it was so good, and I never do that. So next, I'm just gonna fill all of these in, and I think that's gonna be really fun and just kind of chit chat with you about all the things I'm loving. And I would love to know, like I said, what you guys are reading and watching. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put on reading. I guess I'll list out those books. But we talked about Homeland, so let me put Homeland down. So I don't know if you guys know this, I just discovered that Homeland is on Hulu, the first 5 seasons, and then I'm using the Showtime free trial to watch the more recent seasons. This is the only thing I've watched this entire this entire month. I haven't even watched To All the Boys I Loved Before, and I was so excited about that, am so excited about that. I've been staying off the internet because I don't want to see any spoilers. I'm so excited. And it's the same with Guernsey. I'm like almost done reading the book for the second time, and I'm so excited to watch it. Okay, so Homeland, and then celebrating, I'm really excited. We had a new member of Team Glam join us. You will see her in the vlog series. She's such a sweetie. Her name is Chelsea, and she comes from us from Paper Source. So anyone that worked at Paper Source obviously has a love for planning and paper and all that stuff and has some experience in the industry. And then after that, she worked with Rachel Hollis, who you may know from seeing her book literally everywhere. Her book is Girl Wash Your Face. So I'm really excited to have snagged her. We've had a vacancy on Team Glam since March, which is pretty much when you guys started seeing less of me, but I just want Team Glam to be a family, and I just could not enjoy the people who I work with every day more, and yeah, it's more important for me to find just the right person So excited about that. All right, next, singing. So I have really not been excited about too much music lately. So I've been in the middle of a serious Taylor Swift binge. I was searching her music because I'm like, you know, stuff is just not sticking to me the way it used to. And I think that's just because music has changed a lot. But oh my gosh, the old school Taylor Swift, the Red album, I can't even deal with it. And it's been out for like 6 years. I mean, amazing. My favorite record of all time, album of all time rather. I'm still upset it didn't win album of the year. It holds up, man. It's just like a lyrical masterpiece. So it's been kind of like flipping through a scrapbook, and that's what I love about Taylor Swift is just going back and listening to all her albums. It's like I have a story for every single song, and that's why we all love her, because she's just so relatable. And yeah, it's just like flipping through a little photo album of your own. I'm not super stoked on the new kind of edgy Taylor. I don't really love this era, but I'm here for it, and I did like her new album. And I was actually bummed that I didn't have anyone to chit chat with about it. Like when Red came out, it was like all we were listening to, and it was just so fun to have someone to gab with about it. So I actually discovered, along those lines, loving the Swiftish podcast. It is so cute. I mean, you guys will love it if you're a Taylor Swift fan. And I didn't know like about all of the secret messages and all of this stuff that I'm learning in the podcast. So I've just had so much fun just like washing dishes and feeling like I'm gabbing with girlfriends about the Miss Notorious Taylor Swift herself. There's just nobody like her. I mean, there's really not. She's beat every record. She's just a marketing genius. And yeah, there's a lot to learn from her from a business perspective too. Okay, learning. I don't know about that one. I have a little note stock that I keep on my phone just of all of the, oh yeah, New Romantics has been on repeat. I have a note stock of all of the stuff that I like to record like as time goes by. Like if I'm in line or something, I will just write down all the things I'm loving so I don't forget. So let's see. Oh, I had Swiftish podcast under savoring, which is true because there's only so many episodes, but that's okay. I am savoring, I guess, Paper and Glam's new look. We've really stepped up the video game. If you've seen like our new vlog intro, which isn't even finished yet, and kind of the new look of Paper and Glam, we've been doing some really fun intros to kind of bring the video to life before you even watch it. And yeah, so much to come. I'm just so excited for Glam 3.0 here, and I hope you are too. Kind of feels like a lot of stuff is coming to fruition finally, and I have you guys to thank for that because you just have been sticking with me for the long haul, and I've got so much planned for us. All right. This is also kind of like a mini handwriting tutorial, if you can kind of see without my hand being in the way. All right, learning. The thing that I'm learning, this is going to turn into a mini pep, is to stop beating God to his plan or trying to beat God to his plan. I feel like I just want to figure out God's plan for my life and then beat him there, and that's not how it works. And I should have started on this top line. Writing and talking at the same time, gosh darn it. Trying to squeeze it in here. I don't know about you, but I have a tendency to want everything yesterday, and most of the time God's like, slow your roll, little girl. I've got this in the bag. You just enjoy your life. Life is more than checking down a to-do list. So I've heard. All right, so I'm working on what I'm planning and eating. I have been eating all of the gluten-free pasta at Whole Foods. It is delicious. It's in the frozen section, or I guess there's a little refrigerator section. It's not frozen. I would love to know what you guys are snacking on. I'm kind of at the place where I need to do some meal planning because I'm kind of tired of all my go-to meals right now, and I would love some new ideas. The best part is learning from you guys. And then I need to know what song is on repeat, clearly, because I need some new music too. I'm just so excited that there is good fresh pasta that is gluten-free. I used to get the fresh stuff at the farmer's market, but it's not gluten-free. All right. And then drinking, I have been drinking French press coffee I have 2 of the cutest little French presses, and I put one up on Instagram for S'mores Day, but I'll link them below. They are just gorgeous, and they just add a little glamour to my morning coffee routine. As it is, I already go to bed so excited to wake up and have coffee. And read my books. I've been wearing my Rails flannel non-stop, and a couple of you asked me about the flannel I was wearing in the Meet Glam fall video, and that is my Rails flannel. I have 2, and they are just so incredibly soft, and I just want to live in it. I mean, they're kind of pricey, but I'll just wear it every day to make it worth it. I actually got mine at the Nordstrom semi-annual sale that just happened. So who knows, there might be some left on sale. But I'll check for you and link all of the details, as well as everything I mentioned in the video. All right, reading. I am reading the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. Is that not the craziest, cutest title for a book? Okay, I just thought of something I'm planning that you're going to be really excited about too, and it is the Glam Fall video series. I've gotten lots of requests for a candle haul, and I do have my candles. It is tough for me to start the fall content beyond like fall planner content before Labor Day. That is tough for me. I don't like to rush the seasons. I like to savor them. All right, and praying. So this is kind of a long story, but I am doing this pretty crazy heavy metal detox, and I have been on this plan since last November, and basically, extreme cliff notes. I got pesticide poisoning 2 years ago, and it's been, it's been tough to come back from that. It basically just started with some chronic fatigue, and nobody had any answers for me. And then I started, nobody being like healthcare professionals, and then I started working with a functional healer, and I am almost back to 100%. So that's really exciting. He told me right away what the deal was, and it made perfect sense. Based on just like growing up on a vineyard, and then there was a drought here in LA and 2 years ago, and I had a serious pest infestation in my house. There was mosquitoes, a mosquito nest moved into my house, and oh my gosh, I could not get them out. It was pretty brutal, and that just comes by living kind of like on a big expanse of nature too. So anywho, I'm just really excited that I'm getting close to the end here. All right, words to live by. This is gonna be a little mini pep, and currently I've just been telling myself, want it more than you fear it. Those are my encouraging words for today. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk and write, you guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is a little patchwork quote here, but you know what? Planners aren't perfect. Okay, that is pretty much a wrap on my August memory dashboard. I just need to fill in how many Instagrams and videos and workouts I got in at the end of the month, and I'll post this layout on Instagram. I have been posting my monthly dashboards all year long, and if you're not following us on Instagram, the links are down below, and that should give you some good inspiration for things that you might be drinking or wearing or savoring. I know reading through your memories always inspires me to remember extra stuff from my month, and I hope this is just a really fun, easy, quick layout to record some of the little details of life that can get kind of lost in the shuffle. That is a wrap on this month's memory planning. If you thought this was fun and you'd like to build these layouts together again and just kind of chit chat about our favorite things from the month, I would love to know that so I can know what videos you would like to see. And then I wanted to give a shout out to Lynn, who's been a longtime member of our community, and I kind of stole the intro from a comment she left on one of our YouTube videos, and she said, I'm going to quote her directly because it was just so well spoken. She said, "I find seasonal living stickers help me move into the next season, letting go and seeing the best of the season too." So thank you, Lynn. That little comment just really inspired me and got me thinking about all the ways that seasonal living really enriches my life, and the way that this amazing community of people and women and men, I guess, doing that side by side has just really adds so much depth to each season. So with that, a little bit of housekeeping. We do have our semi-annual sale in full effect, and everything is still in stock with a few exceptions. Payday has sold out, and we are down to like the last couple of sticker sheets on But First Coffee and Road Trip, I believe. Oh, and cleaning. So those are down to the final few, but we've got lots of glam I'd love to send home with you. If you've already shopped the annual sale, thank you so much. I am breathing a sigh of relief because we now have room for the Glam Christmas collection and all the new planners we're getting, and I am just really excited to kind of be able to walk into the new season with some breathing room here at Glam HQ. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to say thank you, please give it a thumbs up. I work really hard to make these videos fun and inspiring and fresh for you, and that little thumbs up really does help our community grow and really does help Paper and Glam succeed. Like I've said about 10 times in this video, I'd love to chat with you in the comments. You know, I need some new songs, I need a new running mix, and if you would like to listen to some of my playlists, we talked a lot about that in this video, I will link some of my favorites below. I've got a You Better Work playlist, it does have some profanities, I've got a Bible study playlist, and lots of fun little playlists for setting the scene. And with that, until next time, my Paper and Glam family,